I'm going to give you a Balletone class. This is about 45 minutes of elegant toning, okay? We'll be moving rhythmically, but you do not have to have any dance experience whatsoever. What's going to happen in this class is I'm going to give you combinations. We're going to start out with just the legs slowly, bring the legs up to speed, add an arm movement to go with it, finish our repetitions on one side, transfer over to the other side, and build it up the same way, okay? I'm going to build 6 combinations using that format. At the end of the building section, I will give you a formal water break. Go grab a sip, take off a layer, whatever you need to do. Then we're going to come back and go through it all again at tempo, try to build up a little body heat. Then there's something called Allegro, which is a minute or two of focus on a particular exercise or body part. And today, since some of us have not had a Balletone class for quite a while, my peeps I know are begging for it. I'm begging for it. I'm going to give you a double Allegro today. Woohoo! Aren't you lucky? Okay, so get yourself ready. Shed your layer, grab your last sip. All right? Stand up tall, shoulders back. Take a deep breath in and out. Tip the ears to the shoulders, smoothly and gently. Both shoulders straight up and down, no slamming. Nice control. Roll both shoulders back. Roll forward. Step the feet open, slide the rib cage side to side. Reach, don't tip. Try to stay out of the legs. All right, let's come over to the right side, stretch it. Pulse 4. Switch to the left, hold, and pulse. Bring the body back into the center for big bends. In Balletone, squats are called bends. This is a big bend because the feet are wide apart. If the feet were close in, it would be called a small bend. Let's stretch the side. This is called a side bend. Not a whole lot of tip. Flowing arms. One more. We're going back to the big bends and walk the feet back in under the hips carefully. 4, 3, 2, point front on the right, circle back and front, all the way back, all the way forward. Now keep that standing knee unlocked, just ever so slightly bent. 3, 2, close first, feet together, point front left, circle back. So that little close first is how we go from side to side. All it means is bring your feet center. I'll tell you where to go from there. One more. Close first, point front on the right, touch front, side, back, together. Again, we're going to stay on this side for a little bit. Now sharpen it up, a little more lift from the hip. Control the leg, tap, don't slap. And the arms just holding the frame up top. The arms should never go above the shoulders. Try to keep the elbows to the back of the room and the hands relaxed. One more trip. Over to the left side. Touch front, side, back, and close. Sharpen it up to the tap. Lift from the hip. And the arms. One more trip. Now let's head down to the ankles, bend and pivot open. Toes front, toes out. Keep the chest lifted. Whew. Starting with the right foot, point, flex, point. Point, flex, point, and close. Point, flex, point, and close. One more. Now let's move. Bend and tap side. First tap is right. Bend, tap. Now be mindful not to let those arms bounce. Bend and tap front. Bend and tap back. And just bend. All right, we're about to start the official standing bar section. 4, 3, 2. Point side on the right, passe, touch the calf. Point, now straight up lift, stay up tall, and point. Passe, point, keep that knee relaxed, and point to tempo. Passe, point, lift, point. Nice control. Now lift and lower, same amount of time, no flinging and flopping. There's no flinging and flopping in Balletone. Let's add the arms. Lifted elbows, big circle. I like to say, give me a hoop to shoot my basketball out. Okay? So that means the hands are not near the body, they're away, giving me a big circle. Looking good. Be sure to stop that arm at the top, because that's where I want to take your picture. Give me 7 more. Three, 2, 1. Just the passe point. Close first. Point side left. Slow it down. Passe in. And point. Lift that leg. Stay up tall. Brace. Again, slow. Passe. Point. Lift. Hold. And point to tempo. Passe. Point. Lift. Point. And let's add the arms. Passe. Lift. Up nice and tall. Is that standing knee unlocked? Yes, it is, Rita. Seven more. Controlling that lift. Three, 2, 1. Just the passe point side. Close first. Point front right. Box lift. Now the knee is tipped on this lift. Point. Reach front is a one-legged squat. Point. Box. And point. Reach. Hold. And point. Reach. Box. I'm going to turn sides so you can see what that looks like. Box. And reach. Come down in that standing leg. And the arms. Box and reach. Tip the knee open and return it, okay? Don't leave it turned out when you come down to your point. 7 more. How we doing? Three, 2, 1. Just the box and point. Close first, point front left. Slow down, box, and point. Reach front, and point. Again, slow, box, and point. Reach, and point. Bring it to tempo, box, and reach. Try to keep that leg as long as possible, still giving it shape. Little tip out of the knee, involving the inner thigh in the process, and the arms. Box, reach. Up tall, tighten that tummy. Keep those arms below the shoulders. 7 more. Three, 2, 1. Just the box and point. Close first, point back right. Big circle front, point back. Now we're going to curtsy down into both legs and point. Circle front, all the weight is in the standing leg. Point back, curtsy, load up both legs to tempo. Circle, curtsy, circle. Now the curtsy is more back than across. So what do I mean by that? You don't want to look like a Texas dip. Arms. Which is a big old southern curtsy. Circle, point, curtsy, point. Down and up, down and up. 7 more. Three, 2, 1. Just a circle and point back. Close first, point back left, slow, circle front, point back, curtsy down to both legs, and point. Circle front, little bend, point, curtsy, and point to tempo. Circle, curtsy. Adding the arms. And again, if the arms mess you up, leave them off. Just focus on the legs, okay? Here's where you are if that's bothering you. Seven more. And 3, 2, 1. Just the circle, point back, close first, point side right. Dip in, another one-legged squat. Point side, now fall side, transfer all the way to that leg. Point, dip in, all the weight stays here. Point, fall, tempo, dip, point, fall. So the thing you really want to think about on the fall is bending the knee that you're falling to. It's a side lunge. And the arms, dip, fall. One leg, switch it to the other leg. Looking good. Remember, you don't want to lean over on this, but come down in the leg. Let that knee grab you and push you back out of it. 7 more. Three, 2, 1. Just a dip and point side. Close first, point side left. Slow dip, in, and point. Fall side, shift the weight. Point, dip in, and point. Right where it is, fall onto that foot. Don't rearrange the feet. Tempo. Dip, point, fall, point. This leg, and the arms. Dip, fall. Keep the arms relaxed, the hands relaxed. Seven more. Three, 2, 1. Just the dip and point. Close first. Point back right. Small bend. Close and squat. Point back. Now lift behind. Straight up. Stay up. Small bend. Both feet down. Both legs loaded. Point. Lift. And point to tempo. Bend. Point. Lift and lower. Control that lift. Up and down. Try not to let the body drift forward, okay? Keep the work in the legs and the arms. Bend, lift. Four more. We're going to split them up now. Okay, one more. Just a small bend, point back. 8, 7, chest lifted. Close in squats. 4, 3, 2, lift behind. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, close first, point back left, slow, small bend, point back. Now lift behind and point, bend, point, lift and point. Tempo, bend, point, lift, point. Let's add the arms. Both feet down, both legs loaded on that bend. Four more. All right, splitting them up. Just the bend, point back. 8. Both feet down, both legs loaded. 4, 3, 2, just the lift. 7. One combo to go. 3, 2, close first, point front right. We're going to fall front, point front. Big bend side, point side. So your point follows. Fall, point, bend, and point to tempo. So you have a lunge and a squat. Push yourself down. And the arms. Fall, point, bend, point. Beautiful. Try not to lean forward on those falls. 4 more. Make sure you're loading up both legs on that bend. Splitting them up, just the fall and point. 8. 4, 3, 2, big bend side. 7, 6, 3, 2, close first, point front left, fall front, hold, big bend, hold, slow again, full, point, bend, to tempo, fall, one leg, both legs at your weight bearing, and the arms. Four more. One more time. Are you ready to split them up? Just the fall front and point. 8. 4, 3, 2, big bend. 3, 2, close first, everyone. All right, grab a quick sip. We're going to come back and go through it all again at tempo. This section's about 10 minutes, okay? Point side on the right, passe and lift. Passe and lift. Passe. Is that standing knee unlocked? Nice control. Seven more. 3, 2, 1. Passe point. Close first. Point side left. Passe lift. Passe point. Lift point. Remember, control the lift in both directions. No flinging and flopping. Seven more. Elbows lifted, hands away from the chest. Remember, give me my hoop. 3, 2, 1. Just the passe point side. Close first, point front right, box and reach, box and reach, box and reach. Reach is a one-legged squat. Box is a leg lift with some attitude. Where are those arms? Below the shoulders? Yes, Rita. 7 more. Three, 2, 1. Just the box, point front. Close first, point front left, box and reach. Again, try not to let the arms bounce around as you go up and down, okay? Everything is nice and tight. Seven more. Breathe. I know I am. 3, 2, 1. Just the box and point. Close first. Point back right, circle front, curtsy back, big circle. Be sure to load up both legs on that curtsy. Seven more. Are you building any body heat? I know I am. I don't have those studio fans here. I don't have any fans here. 3, 2, 1. Just a circle, point back rather. Close first, point back left. Circle front, curtsy back. Chest lifted on those curtsies. Seven more. If those arms need a break, and maybe now they do, okay? Here's where you are. No shame. You're going to need them for Allegro. Hint, hint. 7 more. Three, 2, 1. Just a circle, point back. Close first, point side right, dip and fall. Dip, fall. A one-legged squat, side lunge. Weight transfers from left to right. Seven more. See how I'm not rearranging the feet? Where my point is, that's where I drop into the fall. Three, 2, 1. Just a dip and point. Close first, point side left, dip and fall. Dip. Are you still with me out there? Seven more. Three, 2, 1. Just a dip and point. Close first. Point back right. Small bend. Lift back. Close in squat. Both feet down. And lift. One more. Splitting them up. Just the small bends. Point back. 8. 4, 3, 2. Just a lift. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Close first, point back left. Small bend, lift back. One more. Splitting them up, small bend, 8. Both legs. 4, 3, 2, and lift. 7. One combo to go. 3, 2, close first, point front right, fall front, big bend, point side. So your point follows your motion. A lunge and squat. All right, just the fall. 8. Spring out. 4, 3, 2, big bend, point side. 7. 3, 2, close first, point front left, fall front, big bend side. Come on, you're in the home stretch. Stay with me. One more. Splitting them up, just the falls. 8. 4, 3, 2, just the big bends, point side. 7. 3, 2, close first, everyone. Small bends. Okay, Allegro. 2 combinations today. I usually only do 1. We're going to cover top and bottom. Let's give those arms a rest while we take care of the bottom first. Open up. Big bends. Now, if you still have juice in those arms, be mindful. We're heading there, okay? As soon as we're done with this. You can be here, okay? Chest lifted. Eight more. See how my arms are not bouncing? At least the parts that I can control. 4, 3. We're going to take this to rises right here. Up. Up on the toes. Now try not to let the heels slam down. We want to strengthen those feet. Arms are optional. And again, if you want to give them the break, because they're going to be working next, that's fine. 8 more. Now we're going to be putting these together, okay? It will be bend, stop, rise, stop. Hold on. Here we go. Bend and rise. Again, arms are optional. We're going to pull out the stops now. Are you ready? Bend, rise. Two more. Hold at the top on your toes. Hold. Brace your center. Release down. Shake it out, shake it out. I'm not done with you yet. Okay. Open up those feet. Arms out. Circle the arms forward. Now we're going to do some swan wings. Go to the top first. Articulate every joint in the arms. Circle forward. So we have 8 circles. And the wings up. Pretty bird. Circle forward. To the top. Circle forward. Take them up. All right. You ready to change direction? Circle back. Now the wings start from the bottom. Here we go. Oh, that first one's a killer. Circle back. from the bottom. Circle back. From the bottom. You got one more round in those shoulders? Yes, we do, Rita. Circle back. From the bottom. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Swing them out. Ah, let it all go, kids. How we doing? You survived. All right, let's bring those feet in under the hips. Bend those knees slightly. I'm just going to turn sideways so you can see my form, okay? Flat back forward, hands in the middle of your thighs. Not on your knees, not on your hips. This is where you have the best support in this position, okay? Whew, head, neck, and spine aligned. Breathe. Now your heart rate probably went up during those wings because you know you were flying. A couple of deep breaths. And without moving your hands, straighten your legs and hinge forward. Head, neck, and spine aligned. Again, I'm going to turn sides so you can see form. Okay. Nice straight line. So my head also isn't down here. Everything is lined up. Reach those arms out to the front. Okay, if this bothers your back, bend the knees a little bit or return to a fully supported stretch. Keep those shoulders back away from your ears, not up here, okay? Keep it relaxed. Now, everyone bend your knees. Return your hands to that sweet spot in the middle of your thighs. Scoop out the belly. Round up. Hold. Open those shoulders, okay? C-stretch. Tuck the chin. Round all the way up to the top. Roll the shoulders back when you get there. Oh, shake it out. All right, left foot forward. Right leg back. Toes and hips to the front of the room, or to me. I may not be in the front of the room in your house. Okay, now lean in, bending that right knee. Reach up long. Okay, you want a beautiful diagonal line from that back heel to your fingertips. So press that left heel down, loading up that front leg. Straighten that right leg, bring the torso up, drop that right arm back, and tip back just a bit to engage a stretch up the left side of the body. Pull in that left arm, bring the torso up to neutral. Pivot that back leg, open up. Now your back foot is pointed sideways, front foot to the front of the room, or wherever I am in your room, okay? Arms out, shoulders back, drop into that right leg. Try not to let the knee go past the toes. Come forward onto that thigh. Push the fingertips of your left hand to the ceiling. Spread them apart. Open those shoulders. And if you want to, extend that right arm and use it to open the chest a bit more to the ceiling. Bring in that left arm. Bring the torso up. Pivot that back leg toward me again. Hips forward, bend the knees. Breathe. Step in. Right leg back. Lean in, bending that left knee. Reach up long. Get your diagonal line. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Breathe. Lift the torso as you straighten that left knee. Drop the right arm back. Tip back. Bring in that arm. Bring the torso up to neutral. Pivot that back leg. Arms out. Shoulders down in the pockets. And drop into that left leg. Come forward onto the thigh. Push the fingertips of the right hand to the ceiling. Spread the fingers. And you can stay here or extend that lower arm and torque the body open. Pull in that upper arm and bring the torso up. Pivot that right leg to the front of the room again. Hips forward, bend the knees. And come on up. Shake it all out, my friends. You have just been Balletoned. Take care of yourself until we see again. Deep breath in. And exhale. See ya.